Hello guys, this is Nadeem from Maths TV. Hope you will like this video. Before starting, I just wanted to invite you to be a part of our YouTube family. You can do this by just clicking the red subscribe button. Also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for newly released videos. And do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. Without wasting your time, let us start. Hello guys, today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Core 058032 Feb March 2016. Question number 1. This horse is, they are talking about this one, and apple is, eats 3 apples every day. How many apples she eats in 52 weeks? So there are 7 days in 1 week and 3 apples, so 3 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 52 weeks, and this will be equal to 3 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 52, and it will result to 1092. 1092 apples will be our answer. And Whisper is exercised twice a day. The first time is for 30 minutes and second time is for 1.5 hours. So it means 2 hours daily. So write on the fraction of the day that Whisper is exercised. Write your answer in its simplest form. So 2 hours divided by 24. So we can write this one as simplified form as 1 over 12. So 1 will be, this will be 1 over 12. Write on the fraction of a day that she is not being exercised. So remaining will be 22 over 24. This will be not exercising, and in simplified form we can write this one as 11 over 12, and this will be 11 over 12. Whisper weighs 429 kilogram, correct to the nearest kilogram. So half kilogram we'll have to add and subtract for lower and upper bound. Complete the statement. So 429 plus minus 0.5 kg, and this will be equal to 4 and 29.5 will be upper bound. Upper bound will be equal to 429.5, and lower bound will be equal to 428.5. So 428.5 is lesser value, so we'll write on the lesser side, and you will have to take care of writing this one in proper sequence, otherwise it will be not accepted as correct answer. Question number 2. The diagram shows 4 shapes A, B, C, D. Describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. Shape A onto shape B. This is basically rotation about this point, which is 6 and 7, so it will be 180 degree rotation. See, it is rotating to this one, so it will be rotation 180 degree clockwise or anti-clockwise is not required for 180 degree. So rotation and center of rotation will be 6 and 7, so we'll write 6, 7 for center of rotation. Now second part, they are asking shape C. So shape A on shape C. This is shape A, this is shape C. So if we check, this is just reflection, and 1, 2, 3, 4, so middle line. So line of reflection also we can check, this will be the line of reflection. 1, 2 units and 2 units on the side. So basically this will be the line of reflection, which is x is equal to 1. So we will write this one as reflection, in line x is equal to 1. Shape D. So A onto D. If we check, D is basically bigger size. So if this is 2 units and this is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So it's double. 1, 2, 3 units. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So it's enlargement by scale factor 2. Enlargement by scale factor 2. And next thing which we have to provide is center of enlargement also. To check for center of enlargement, we will have to join the corners, and if we join this corner with this one, this will give us the proper, this will be joined with this one, and this will be the line. And if we join, sorry, we have to join with this one. So I have wrongly drawn the line, so I will erase this, and we have to draw this line. If I rotate the page for convenient drawing, so like this one. So now we have to join this point and this point, basically this point and this point. So this one will be over so what we can do, can first extend this line to avoid any further mistake. We will draw this line, then we will be drawing this line like this one, this with this, like this one, and now we can join this point with this one. This is basically the center of enlargement, which is 6 from this side and 11. So 6 and 11 will be the center of enlargement, and we can provide over here 6 and 11. This will be our answer. On the grid, draw the image of shape A after translation by this vector. So -3 and 2. So -3, if we check this point, for example, this point -3 will be 3 units left, 1, 2, 3, and 2 units up, so 1 and 2. So this point will be reaching over here, translated to here. So 1, 2, and 1, 1, 2, 3, and 3, 2 units this side. Similarly, this will be 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. So this will be here, and 1, 2, 3 units. So 1, 2, 3 units. So we can take this one, and then 2 units up, and then this one, and this one. So this will be basically the shape which we have to complete. And if we draw the translated one, it will be, this will be the translated drawing, and we can join these points. So this will be the translated. If I just shade for your understanding so that you can clearly understand, this will be the translated image of A after translation by vector -3 and 2. Question number 3. 10 students each take 2 French tests. Their marks are recorded in the table below. So they have given test 1, test 2 for the students, and students are A, B, C, D, E, F. Up to F they have drawn this scatter diagram for us, and now we have to add these points G, H, I, J. These 4 points are not marked, so we'll have to mark it. Test 1 is on x-axis and test 2 is on y-axis. So test 1 is 38, so 38 and 37. 38 on this side, so each one is equal to 2, so 38 is this, and 37 on this side. 30 and 37 will be over here, lesser than this, so this one. And now we have to check the reference. For that one we will be taking help scale, so up to this one we can mark cross over here. So this is the first point, which is basically G point, which we have taken. Now for H point, H is 80 and 72, so 80 will be here, 80 will be on this side, and 72 will be here. So 80 here and 72, so this will be the mark. Then next point is 192. 100 will be this one, and 90 is this one. 92 will be this mark. And last one is 57 and 54. 50 is this one, 52, 54, 56 and 57. 57 and 54 will be 2 units above this point, so it will be over here. So we can mark this one. So we have marked all the 4 remaining parts. They have told us one of the 10 students is chosen at random. Find the probability that their mark on test 2 is higher than their mark on test 1. So if we check the table, which values are higher than test 2 values should be higher than this one. So this is higher than 88, and what else is higher? This one 51 is also higher. So these two values are for test 2 are higher than test 1. So 2 out of 10. So our probability will be 2 by 10. B1. So next thing, B part, complete the scatter diagram, which we have already done. And then second part, what type of correlation? If we check, this is mostly points are going upward like this, so it is positive correlation. So our answer over here will be positive correlation. And on the grid, draw the line of best fit. So line of best fit we will be drawing, and we can draw line of best fit over here. So this will be our line of best fit. And if you check, 1, 2 points are below the line, and 1, 2 almost it is in balance, so it's okay. It's always an estimation, it's not accurate answer. Next part, another student scored 45 marks on test 2. Use your line of best fit to estimate. This is also estimation, the mark for this student to test 1 on test 1. So 45 for test 2. 45 will be 1, 2.5. So over here this will be 45, and we want the reference of 45. So 45 will be here, and this one we can write 52 on this side, so it will be 45 for test 2. Basically we have taken wrong reference. This is for test 1. So 45 will be 1, 2 and this one. And if we check this, and this one will be over here, and this line is over here, 42, 44 and 46. So you can check, this is at 46. So our answer will be 46 over here. Hopefully you understand this, that a different student scored 10 marks on test 1. So 10 marks on test 1. Explain why you should not use your scatter diagram to estimate their mark on test 2. So if we check this one, 10 is over here. They are saying 10 marks in test 1. So 10 marks in test 1 is over here on this, which is very far low value. So it is not in range of recorded test, so which is not in range. So we are not clear about this portion of the curve because there are no points on this section. So we'll write 10 is not in range of recorded values. 10 is not in range of recorded values. Keep in mind these are the values which they have provided us and we have drawn, and on the basis of these points we have drawn this line of best fit. We can't extend this where we don't have any data. We cannot extend this line to this section. We need more points on this section. If we have the points, then we can extend, but in this case we don't have points in this section, that's why we can't extend that line. Now question number 4. A farmer has 45 horses and 20 cows. 45 horses and 20 cows. Write this as a ratio of horses to cows. So horses to cow. 45 horses and 20 cows. Give your answer in its simplest form. So we can divide them by 5. So it will be 5 9s are 45 and 5 4s are 20. So 9:4. 9:4 will be our answer. The farmer wants the ratio horses, cows to equal 5:3. He keeps his 45 horses but buys some more cows. Work out the number of cows he must buy. So keeping ratio same, like for example we want this ratio 5:3. Horses to cows, we need this ratio. Now this one we need to keep as 45. So 5 multiplied by 9, this will be 45, and this side also we'll have to multiply by 9. So this will be 45 ratio, this should be 27, and 20 cows he already have, so 27 minus 20, this will be equal to 7 cows. So 7 cows he has to purchase more or buy more. 3 years ago the farmer invested this much amount at a rate of this one, compound interest, which is important, and calculate the total value of his investment after 3 years. So compound interest formula, principal amount into 1 plus r over 100 raised to power t. So this will be for invested this much amount. This is principal amount 3750 into 1 plus rate is 4%, so 4 over 100, and 3 years, so this one is 3. Now we can calculate this, and this will be 3750 into 1 plus 4 over 100 and raised to the power 4, raised to the power 3, and this will give us 4218.24. 4218.24, this will be our answer. The farmer wants to spend his investment on buying goats. Goats cost this one. Goats cost $126 each. Work out the maximum number of goats he can buy and how much money will be left. So this amount we can divide this 4 to 18.24 we can divide by 126. 126, this will be giving us 33.47. So this is the decimal value. So we cannot buy like half cow or 0.47 cow. So rounded, the complete goats will be, we can write number of goats. Number of goats will be equal to number of goats will be equal to 33. This will be the complete number of goats. And now remaining amount will be how much? We know one goat is costing $126 and he's having this much total amount. So what we will do, we'll take the total amount, which is this one, and from this one we will subtract price of 33 goats. So 33 into 126, and this one we have to subtract. So minus sign will be added over here, and now we can calculate 4218 minus in brackets 33 into 126, and it will give us 60. So basically we have not taken this 0.24, so if we write here 0.24 we will get answer this one 60.25. so 60.25 will be the remaining amount. So 60.25 over here and 33 goats over here. C part, the farmer grows carrots. In 2014 the selling price for goats was this much. So this is the selling price per ton, and in 2015 the selling price increased by 18%. Work out the increase in the selling price from this to this one. So increase in just need increment. So 18% of 96 will be equal to, so increment will be 18% of 96. This will give us $17.28. 17.28 will be the increment. The farmer has 20 female sheep. Each sheep has 0, 1, 2, 3 lambs. The table shows this information. So this is number of lambs, this is number of sheep. So calculate the mean number of lambs per sheep. So what we can do, we can multiply this with this, and this will be 0 into 1 will be 1, and 4 into 1 will be 4, 12 into 2 will be 24, and 3 into 3 will be 9. So we can lambs per sheep, this will be 1 plus 4 plus 24 plus 9 will be equal to 38. So 38 divided by 20 will give us 1.9. So we can write the working 0 multiplied by 1 plus 1 multiplied by 4 plus 2 multiplied by 12 plus 3 multiplied by 3 and divided by 20. This is basically the formula sigma fx over sigma f. This will be for mean, and this is, again I will double check the value. This is 0 basically. So 0 plus this will be 4 plus this will be 24 plus this will be 9, and this is equal to 37 divided by 20 will give us 1.85. basically this is the exact value. So 1.85 we can answer over here. The farmer takes 1 lamb away from each of the sheep with 3 lambs. These lambs are given to 3 or 4, 3 of the 4 sheep that have 1 lamb. Complete the table after the farmer has done this. So according to the detail of the question, these 3 lambs, basically if we focus on this one, these are the 3 lambs and 3 sheep. So they have taken 1 from each. So 3 lambs are taken, and now these 3 are having 2, and this category will finish and this will shift to this one. So these 3 sheep will convert into this category when we take 3 lambs from this section. Now this will become 15, and the 3 which we have taken are given to 4 sheep that have 1 lamb. So they have given this one each, like 3 of these they have given the lambs which are taken from this category. So this category will be increased. 3 will be added to this one, because 3 lambs which we have taken from here are given to this category, and they will 3 will be shifting from this side and 3 will be shifting from this side. So there will be total 6 increment in this category. So 12 will be increasing to 18. So this will be increasing to 18, this will be remaining 1, and this will be remaining 1, and this will be the new situation. Next part, explain why the mean number of lambs per sheep does not change. Because number of sheep are remaining same and number of lambs are remaining same. There is no change in total number of sheep and total number of lambs. So that's why there will be no change of mean. Same total of sheep and lambs. So this is the reason why it's not changing. Question number 5. A diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a solid in the shape of a triangular prism. AC is 5 centimeter, BC is 4 centimeter, CD is 7 centimeter, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. This is 90 degree. What does the word prism tell you about the solid in the diagram? So the word prism will tell us that this solid is having constant cross-sectional area. So we will write here constant cross-sectional area. Cross-sectional area. Show that AB is equal to 3 centimeter. AB is this one, so we will consider this shaded triangle and we will apply Pythagoras theorem on this shaded triangle. Hopefully you are understanding this. So Pythagoras theorem will be hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square or other two side square. So we will write this one, height AB square is equal to 4 square plus basically hypotenuse is 5, so we will write 5 square. So we will write here as 5 square. So 5 square is equal to 4 square plus AB square. So AB will be equal to 5 square minus 4 square, and this will be under root. And if we calculate this value, this will be root of 5 square minus 4 square, and it will give us 3. So answer to this one is 3 basically, which we have to show and which is reached. Calculate the volume of the prism. give the units of your answer. So volume of the prism will be face area, which is triangular face area, multiply by this length. So we'll calculate the face area. Face area will be volume of the prism will be equal to 1 by 2 into base, which is 4, and height, which is 3. 1 by 2 into base into height, and this side we have just calculated in previous part as 3. So 1 by 2 into 4 into 3 and multiply by this will be this whole will be multiplied by length 7. So if we calculate, this will be 6 into 7 will be 42. So, and volume is always centimeter cube, because the other units, this one is centimeter, 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 so it will be centimeter cube. So our answer will be 42 centimeter cube. D part, on the grid 1 centimeter square grid, complete the net of the prism. 2 faces have been drawn for you. So prism we have to complete. So this is like the base, and this is the side, one side of the this is basically triangular prism. So this is the base, and for triangular prism what we can do, we can 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So it will be over here. This side we can draw up to this one, and similarly this side also we can extend up to this point, and this one we will join with this up to this one. So these are 2 sides, and this is the base, and these are basically folding up to make triangle. Like for example, if I show you like this, these 2 sides are folding to make a triangular prism like this one. So we are opening this, so 5 units this side, 5 units this side, and when we fold, this will be joining and it will make a triangular prism like this. So hopefully you understood this, and we can now complete the other side, which is this one. This side is remaining, so this will be top point will be 5 units, slanting height will be 5 units, and we can draw. So if I re-explain this one, like for example, before coming to the net, if I'll explain how we will be dealing this one. This is like a prism, and it's like a triangular prism. So if I draw, just for your explanation I'm drawing, this is not required in the question, but I'm explaining this one, I'm drawing this one for your explanation. So this is like the triangular prism which we want. So now we are having one side as 1 2 3 4 5. So we have to take one side as 5 units, and the other side we have to take as 3 units. We don't have any other option. We can't change these two these two boxes. So what we can do, we can take these 3 units this side, because this is the lengthier side. So we cannot take this one as 5 and this one as 3. So lengthier side, hypotenuse is always lengthier side. So I will take this one as 5 unit, and this is base which we can take. So now this is square number. You know Pythagoras theorem, which is like 5 square should be equal to square of 3 plus square of what? Square of 4. So this is what we got from Pythagoras theorem. So this side is 5. This side we will have to take as 3, which is already drawn for us. So remaining side is this one, which is 4 units. So this one I'm reducing to 4 units. Instead of drawing this one as 5 units, I will be reducing. And why I am reducing, I have just explained you, and I have drawn separate drawing for that explanation. So 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and this will be 4 units up to this one. Now when we fold these 3 sides, it will be folding to triangular prism, but for that one we require 2 sides also. Those 2 triangles will be on the sides. Basically these 3 these 3 are the this is the slanting side, this is the base, and this is the perpendicular of, but we require to draw the sides also, and we have to draw triangle which will be 1, 2, 3, 4 units, this one, and 5 units from this side. So this will be joining with this one, and this will be joining with this. Similarly we have to draw this side 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be folding as this one. So basically it is, prism is closed by this triangle and this triangle from the sides, and these are 3 sides: angular side and base, and what you call perpendicular of the triangle. Now they are saying E part, calculate the surface area of the prism. Surface area of the prism we have to draw. So we will check for surface area. We can take this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So 5 into 7 will be 35. So 5 multiplied by 7, this will be 35. And if we check, this is 1, 2, 3, and 7 this side, so 3 multiplied by 7, so this will be 21 units. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 multiplied by 7 will be 28 units. And if we combine this and this, this will, okay, we can apply basically the triangle rule, that is 1 by 2 into base 1, 2, 3 into height 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be equal to 2 2s are 4, and this will be 6. 6 is this one and 6 is this one. So we will add all these areas and we will write the working as well. So this will be 3 multiplied by 7. I have started from here, then I will take plus 4 multiplied by 7. I'll have to move the page above this one. So I have taken this side for this one, 3 multiplied by 7, 4 multiplied by 7, and 5 multiplied by 7. 5 multiplied by 7, and plus this 6, and plus the upper triangle 6. So this will be equal to 21 plus 28 plus 35 and plus 12. This will be equal to, we can add 21 plus 28 plus 35 plus 12. This will be 96. So 96 square centimeters will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this as well. Question number 6. Abhijit cycles from his house to the swimming pool. This is the home, and this is basically swimming pool arrow. The travel graph for his journey is drawn on the grid. On his journey he passes the cinema and the shop. So this is cinema and this is shop. They have given the location for it. Write down where Abhijit stops on his journey to the swimming pool. So stoppage is over here, because this is slowing down, but this is stoppage. So at the shop, so we can write here shop. So at shop he is stopping. Abhijit is cycling fastest between the shop and the swimming pool? Explain how you know this from looking the graph. If we check, this graph is steeper than the rest of the graph, so we can say that graph is steepest for this section. So graph is steepest, so steepest for this section. So this is the reason. Then Abhijit cycles at 20 km/h. This is the speed from his home to cinema. This part of the journey takes 12 minutes. Show that the distance is 4 kilometers. So basically, this is fifth part of the hour, and fifth part of this one will be 4 units. So this is easier way to understand. But what we can do, we can write this 12 minutes, and we will convert into hours by dividing it by 60. So this will be the time. So time multiplied by speed, which is 20, will be equal to the distance. So distance will be equal to 4 kilometers. If we simplify this with calculator, we'll get 4 kilometers. Complete the scale on the vertical axis of the grid by showing at least 2 other values. So 2 other values we have to show on the scale. So according to the answer, this one, 4 kilometer is the distance from home to cinema. So home is this one and cinema is this one. So this location is 4 kilometers. So we can write here 4 kilometers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units are equal to 4 kilometers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we can write here also. This will be 8 kilometers. 8 kilometers, and this is how we can show this. And shop also, if you want, we can show this 4 kilometer and 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers. This will be 7 kilometers. So 7 kilometers will be this point. So we can complete this. We have done this one also. Then D part, calculate the speed in kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour that Abhijit cycles from the cinema to the shop. So from cinema is this one and shop is this one. So for this location we need the speed. To calculate the speed, so what we will do, we can make triangle, and triangle will be up to this one. We can draw dotted triangle like this one, and this one will be the triangle, and rise is from 4 to 7, 3 kilometers. This is 3 kilometers, and this will be time will be up to this one. So this is 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this will be 10, 12. From this time 10, 12 to this one will be 10, 20, 10, 22, 24, 26 and 27. So we can take 10, 27 this location and 10, 20 this one, and if we subtract 10, 20 minus 27 minus 12 will be 15. So 15 minutes basically will be time, this one. So in 15 minutes 3 kilometers. So 3 kilometers divided by 15 minutes So it will be 3 divided by 15, and this one we have to divide by 60 so that we can convert into hours. So this is speed. So this will be 3 divided by 15, which is divided by 60. This will give us 12 kilometers per hour. 12 kilometers per hour. 12 kilometers per hour. Hopefully you understood this. When Abhijit arrives at the swimming pool, it is closed. Without stopping at the swimming pool, he cycles home at a constant speed. It takes him 25 minutes to cycle home. Complete the travel graph for his journey home. So in 24 minutes he is reaching home from this location, and this location is over here, which is 10:34. This location is basically 10:34. So 10:34 we have to add 10 minutes, 10 hours and 34 minutes, and we have to add 24 minutes. So 0 hours and 24 minutes we will add, and we will get 10:58. So 10:58 will be over this point, and this point will be 10:58, and we have to join this 10:58. That's all. This will be the graph. What we have done again, we have taken this location which is 10:34, we have added 24. Why we have added 24? Because it is mentioned 24 minutes he is taking to reach home, and home is this level. So we added 24 minutes in this time. 10:34 plus 24 will be 10:58, and this location we have joined line with this one. Calculate the average speed in kilometer per hour for the whole journey. So for whole journey we will check the distance. Distance is what? This is from this one is basically 8 kilometers this side and 8 kilometers this side. So it is 16 kilometers the distance. So speed is equal to distance divided by time, and which is equal to 16 kilometers divided by the total time taken is from 10 up to 10:58. So it is 58 minutes. So divided by 58 minutes, but we don't want minutes, we want in kilometer per hour. So we divided this 58 by 60, and now we will be just calculating. This will be 16 divided by 58 and further divided by 60, and this will give us answer as 16.55. This will be 16.55, which can be approximately rounded to 16.6. So answer will be 16.6 kilometers per hour. Further, there is one more part. Abhijit is making trouble for us. So Abhijit's cycle wheel has a radius of 29 centimeters. Calculate the circumference of the wheel. So circumference of the wheel, we know circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So 2 pi into radius is 29. So 29, this will give us 2 pi multiply by 29, and it will be giving us 58 pi, or we can write 182.2. So this will be equal to 182.2. 182.2 centimeters is already written. Then calculate the number of complete turns the wheel makes when traveling 500 meters. So 500 meters is the distance, 500 meters. But this is in centimeters. So we will be dividing this into 182.2, but we have to convert this meters into centimeters by multiplying it by 100, and this will be the turns, number of turns. So number of turns. So these are number of turns. Now we have to calculate this one. 500 multiplied by 100 and divided by 182.2, and this will give us 274, roughly 274.4 is answer, but we can write approximately 274 as answer. So 274 is the exact answer, rounded answer. Now question number 7. Burton City is a football team. Burton City has 1732 supporters. This many supporters who want to travel to the next game. The football club hires some buses. Each bus seats 52 supporters. Work out the number of buses needed to take these supporters to the game. So there are 1732 supporters and 52 supporters each bus. So this will be 1732 divided by 52. It will be equal to 33.30. 33.30. So number of buses will be equal to, we cannot hire 0.3 buses, so it will be 34 buses will be hired. You have to hire 34 complete buses. The cost of the buses will be shared equally amongst those supporters. Each bus costs 198 to hire. So this is hiring price. Work out the amount that each supporter must pay. Give your answer correct to the nearest 10 cent. So 198 multiply by 34, and this will be equal to 198 multiplied by 34 will be equal to 6732 dollars, and this must be divided among the supporters, and 6732 will be divided by the supporters, which are 1732, and this amount will be divided by 1732. This will give us the amount 3.88. So 3.88, and this will be rounded to 3.9. So 3.9 will be our answer to the nearest cent. And this one we can write about the amount each supporter. So this will be, we can write here total amount, and this will be each supporter. So amount per supporter amount will be this much, will be the answer. Hopefully you got this. Then Adam and Mabel are two supporters. The scale drawing shows the position of Adam's house A. So this is Adam's house. Mabel's home M. So Mabel's home is M. The scale is 1 centimeter represents 500 meters. This is the scale. Work out the distance. So before going to this answering this question, I just want to make clear that this is published paper from Cambridge, and it is a little reduced one. So all the papers which are published by Cambridge are a little reduced version, and they are not the same size as they are providing to the students in the examination hall. So the measurements of length only, not angles. Measurement of lengths will be reduced. So I will calculate this by this drawing, and plus I will tell you the marking scheme answer, how they have done, so that you can understand properly. So we'll have to measure this distance. If we measure this with the scale, it is 7.5 centimeters. 7.5 centimeters, and we'll have to multiply with the scale, which is 500 meters. So it will be multiplied by 500, and this will be equal to 7.5 multiplied by 500 will give us 3750. 3750. This is meters basically, but they need answer in kilometers, and we have to divide it by 1000 to get kilometers, so it will be 3.75 kilometers. This will be the answer. But as I told you, this is reduced one, but marking scheme answer is giving 3.9 kilometers. It means their measurement is 3.9 multiplied by 1000 will be equal to this one, and divided by 500, this will be 7.8. So actual on paper, on Cambridge paper, this was 7.8. So if it is 7.8, we will multiply 7.8 by 500, and we will get 7.8 into 500. This will give us 3900. 3900 is in meters and 9. So this is marking scheme calculation, and this is the calculation of this drawing. So I am giving the measurement of marking scheme answer, which is 3.9, but I have explained you both the calculations. So next question, basically next part of this question, Burton City's football ground is on a bearing of 105 from A and on a bearing of 068 from M. Mark the position. So 105 from A. 105 from A. So this is how we will check. 105 from A will be, we are fixing this point and this zero line. 105 will be this point. After marking this one, we will draw a line, and line will be from this point. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. And don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and press bell icon so that you will be getting a notification of incoming videos as well. Now this is what we have done, 105 basically. This one is 105. So this is 105 degrees, and 068 from M. So from M it is 068. So 068 will be, again we will be fixing properly. You will have to fix accurately. I'm trying to figure out, yes. So 65, this is 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. Now this is 68. Now we'll have to just extend this line and these two lines, and we'll have to find the point of intersection. So now this is the point of intersection. So we will extend this up to this one. So this is the mark. Hopefully you understood this. And what we have to mark it? Mark the position of the football ground on the scale. So football ground. Basically this is football ground. This one. So we can write here football ground. They have not given any letters, so we just write football ground. Now C part, teams are given points for winning or drawing games. A win is given W points and draw is given D points. No points are given when the team loses. Burton City has 24 points after winning 2 games and drawing 5 games. Complete the equation. So they have given this one 24. We'll have to just mention over here 24. And the second part is certain rowers is another football team. Southern Rovers has 29 points after winning 3 games and drawing 4 games. So 3 wins and 4 draws. 4 draws will be 4D, like this one, is equal to 29. So solve your 2 equations to find the number of points. So we will simultaneous equations, these two we have to solve. So this is 2W plus 5D is equal to 24, and 3W plus 4D is equal to 29. So these two simultaneous equations we have to solve. So we will multiply this equation by 3 and this equation by 2, and this equation, this will imply, this will be 3 into 2 will be 6. 6W plus 15D is equal to 24 multiplied by 3. This will give us 72. So this will be the modified equation, and this will be modifying to 2 into 3 will be 6W, and plus 8D is equal to 29 multiplied by 2 will be 58. So this will be 58. Now we will subtract, this will be changing sign, so this will be gone, and 15 minus 8 will be 7. 7D will be equal to 72 minus 58 will be 14, and D will be equal to 2. So D is equal to 2, which we got. Now this value of D we will be replacing in any of these two equations. So in first equation, 2W plus 5D, which is 2, is equal to 24. So it means 2W is equal to 24 minus 10, which is equal to 14, and W is equal to 14 by 2, which is equal to 7. So W is equal to 7. Fourth part, another team, Cranbrook United, has played 12 games. It has won 4 games, drawn 5 games, and lost 3 games. So work out the number of points Cranbrook United has after 12 games. So 4 games won. So 4 into 7, this will be 4 games won, and 5 games drawn will be 5 into D, which is 2, this one, and 3 lost. So 3 multiplied by 0. So no point for draw. So points will be equal to this one. So this is 28 plus 10 plus 0, which is equal to 38 points. So answer will be 38 points. Question number 8. Complete part A and part B using a straight edge and compasses only. Show all your construction arcs. Construct the locus of points that are equidistant from the point X and Y. So basically line bisector we have to draw. So we'll be joining the lines. I'll move the page to my convenience. So this will be the line, and now we have to draw the line bisector. To draw line bisector, we will be using compass, and this is the compass which we are using. We'll be opening compass a little more than half and making arc on top and below on both sides of the line, and the same size of the compass we will be keeping and putting over here and making another arc on both sides. And now we got the arcs, and now we will be joining these two arcs and we'll be getting the line bisector. So this is basically the line bisector. This is the locus of the points equidistant from X and Y. This is done. Construct the locus of the points that are equidistant from AB and AC. So AB and AC, this is AB and this is AC. To draw the locus of this will be angle bisector will be required. So what we'll be doing, we'll be putting compass on this A and making an arc over here, and after drawing this arc we will make positioning over here, and then we will open the compass and make arc over here, and same distance another arc over here. We'll extend this arc like this. So we got the point of intersection of these two arcs, and we will join it and we will get the angle bisector, and angle bisector will be this one. So I'll rotate the page. Now next part, they are saying shade the region inside the triangle. So we have to shade the region which should be inside the triangle, which is closer to AB than AC. It should be inside the triangle, closer to AB than AC. So this will be the area to be shaded, and we will shade this one, and hopefully you are understanding everything, and you will have to practice properly so that you can improve your skill level, and recommend this channel to your class fellows also, so that they can get benefit of this and they can improve also. Also you can introduce this channel to your respected teachers. This is done. So this is basically shaded region inside the triangle. It is inside the triangle which is closer to AB than AC. So this is closer to AB than AC. Now this one, C part, complete this part using a ruler and compass only. Show all your construction arcs. Construct the locus of the point that are 4 cm from MN. 4 cm from M and N. So what we will do, we will make 4 cm from M and N. Now what we will be doing, we will be just measuring this compass 4 cm, points that are 4 cm from M and N. So 4 cm, we will open this compass, and after opening this one, what we have to do is draw a 4 cm circle around these 2 points. So I will be drawing circle like this one, not complete circle but like this one, and the same thing we will be doing on the other side as well, which is this one. So I will be 4 cm on this side as well. So this is what I have done. Now what we have to do, we'll have to take 4 cm from here. We have to draw 4 cm parallel line we have to draw, and for that one we have to take 90° angle over here. We can take, basically we cannot use this, so better to draw 90° also with this one, so that we will not be using that. So parallel, to draw parallel 90° angle, I will, because we need this side as well as this side, and we can, after this one we can draw angle like this. Hopefully you know how to draw 90° angle. So I am drawing 90° angle over here, and we can draw this side, and this is how we will be drawing a parallel line. So this will be 90 degree from here. So I will take point from here, or now we can take reference from here, and it should be 4 centimeter straight line. So I'm putting over here also. So this will be the point and this will be the point, and similarly we can take reference from here as well, and we'll have to take 90 degree angle. So for 90 degree angle I will be drawing this arc, one more arc and one more arc from here, and then we will be extending this. And because we have to use only the compass and this one straight edge, cannot use protractor, so that's why we have to draw this with the help of this one. So we will be checking this 90 degree angle as well. So up to this one and this one we can reach, and we no need to draw this 90 degree angle basically. Now what we have to do, we have to we'll have to raise the extra line, which is this one. We can erase this, and this one also we can erase this, and this one also done. This is 3 mark question, but I'm properly drawing so that you should understand each and everything. Construction is a little perfection requires for that one. So this straight line I will join with this, and this will also be a straight line. So I will join this line with this point, and now you can see starting from here each point is 4 centimeter. So what we have done, we have taken this reference of MN and we have drawn these two curved portions exactly 4 centimeter, and then we have taken these two parallel lines also, and now this every point on this track is basically 4 centimeter from the line. Hopefully you understand this as well. Now question number 9, complete the table of values for this one. So this is easy, we'll use calculator for that, and we will write x square, so alpha this one square, and minus 3x this one minus 1, and we have to check for this one. So calculate for minus 2, answer should be 9, so this is equal to 9, so it is correct. Now minus 1, so calculate for minus 1 and it will give us 3, this will be 3. Then for 1 we can calculate for 1, x is equal to 1, and this will give us minus 3, and calculate for x is equal to 2, and this will give us minus 3. Similarly calculate for 3, and this is equal to minus 1. Calculate for 4, and this is equal to 3. Similarly calculate for 5, and this is equal to 9. So we are done with the table, which is 3 marks, which is already done. Now on the grid draw the graph of this one. So these points we have to draw, minus 2 and 9. Minus 2 and 9 I will show. I'll move the page a little over here. So minus 2 and 9 is basically 8, this one, and 9 this one. This will be the point. Hopefully it's clear. Now minus 1 and 3, minus 1 is here and 3 is here, so this one also we got. Then 0 and minus 1, 0 and minus 1 is also drawn. Then 1 and minus 3, so 1 is this one and minus 3 is over here, this is also done. Then 2 and minus 3, so 2 and minus 3 is also done. Next point is 3 and minus 1, so 3 and minus 1 is this point. 4 and 3, so 4 is this and 3 is this point, and 5 and 9 is this point. So this is also done. Now we have to draw this curve. Basically we can draw this portion up to this one, and we can draw this portion also up to this one, but for this we cannot draw this straight line. We cannot curve. How much we have to go down, this one we'll have to check. We will have to check this reference. This is 1.5. so we will use the same thing. We will calculate for 1.5, and this will give us the depth, which is minus 3.25. so minus 3 is over here, and 3.2 is this one, so 3.25 is this one. We cannot go down like this, so we'll have to take care of this point. This point is additional point which we have taken, and we have properly taken by this reference. And even this point you can show in the table of values also. You can even add this value over here, and you can show your point, which is 1.5 will be equal to minus 3.25. But if you are not showing, it's okay, no problem. You can draw properly. For drawing this proper curve, you need this value. Now the next thing is we'll have to plot the curve and smooth curve, and for that smoother curve I'll be turning this page according to my convenience. And now we can draw this, and this will be smoother curve. We can draw like this one. Now we have drawn this portion, we can draw this portion as well, and rotate according to your convenience, and check this value over here and further extend to this one. And this one you will be like by practicing you can reach to the perfection, and gradually your curves will be improving. And this is how you can curve it. Hopefully you understood everything, and there should not be double lines, so I will be erasing this one, so I don't want double line. So this is done. Now we can draw this with a single line. So now if I place it properly, this is basically the curve which we have drawn. It's almost smoother and nice, but this side is a little more out, so I will rectify this also, and now I will be curving it like this one. Now I'm satisfied up to some extent. Now this one, write down the coordinates of the lowest point of the graph. See, this is the thing they are asking about, this one, and this is the lowest point, and this point was this minus 3.25, and we got this point which is minus 3.25. basically this will be a y value. Basically this will be y value, and x value will be 1 point. X value we took 1.5, and y value was minus 3.25, and this is what we have written. Next part is write down the equation of line of symmetry of the graph. So line of symmetry is what? Line of symmetry we have already checked. This one, curve is symmetric about this line, which is x is equal to 1.5. so x is equal to 1.5. this will be the line of symmetry. Hopefully you understood each and everything of this paper, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.